For years, the trade rumors have been non-stop between Myles Turner and the Indiana Pacers. But in this latest chapter, things appear to be different. After weeks of flirting with Phoenix Suns center DeAndre Ayton, Indiana stunningly extended a 4-year, $133 million max offer sheet to the Bahamian big man. And although the Suns matched and retained Ayton right away, Turner's long-term stance with the Pacers now feels crystal clear. The 26-year-old center doesn't look to be in the Pacers' plans, and it feels like it's in the best interest of both parties at this point to finally break off from one another. Before going straight to the content here, the brand new information on the channel is that 3 lucky winners will get a chance to win PS5. Only you have to comment your views on this trade in the comments section below. Let's start today's topic. Indiana Pacers center Myles Turner is reportedly back on the trade block ahead of the 2022-23 NBA season. The Indiana Pacers could be ready for a fire sale ahead of the February 10th trade deadline, but the team is still seeking large returns for key players. According to Michael Scotto of Hoops Hype, the Pacers want 2 first-round picks or a promising young player and a first-round pick in exchange for Myles Turner. The Dallas Mavericks, Portland Trail Blazers, Minnesota Timberwolves, New York Knicks, Los Angeles Lakers, and Charlotte Hornets are among those interested in the center. Caris LeVert is also reportedly available, per Scotto, with Indiana seeking a first-round pick and a good young player. The Cleveland Cavaliers are considered a potential landing spot for the guard. Both players are under contract through the 2022-23 season, but the Pacers could get a head start on their rebuild after a disappointing 15-28 start to the year. Despite the talent on the roster, the organization is headed to its 2nd straight losing season and its 8th year without winning a playoff series. It could allow contenders to add useful players for the home stretch of the season. Turner has been one of the top rim protectors in the NBA in recent years, currently leading the league with 2.8 blocks per game. It would be his 3rd time leading the NBA in this category, while he has also added 12.9 points and 7.1 rebounds per game this year. Interested teams will have to monitor Turner's foot injury, however, as he is out for the game against the Los Angeles Clippers. LeVert could be a quality addition to teams seeking a scoring boost, entering the day with an average of 17.8 points and 4.2 assists per game. ESPN's Brian Windhorst reported Wednesday on the Hoop Collective podcast that Turner, who's been consistently mentioned in trade rumors over the past year, may be involved in a blockbuster involving the Phoenix Suns. Also, Myles Turner he could be traded in a sign-and-trade for DeAndre Ayton to Phoenix. Or I've been told he could go somewhere else, Windhorst said. There's a good chance he's not going to be a Pacer next year. The 2015 first-round pick has spent the first 7 seasons of his NBA career with the Pacers. But speculation about his future with the organization has become never-ending in recent years. In January, Turner told Mark Haynes of Clutch Points that he remembered trade rumors popping up as early as 4 years ago. But he's been determined to not let the uncertainty affect his play. Turner was limited to 42 appearances in 2021-22 because of a foot injury. He was sidelined in mid-January, and after a lack of progress in his recovery, he was ultimately ruled out for the rest of the season. Turner, who's led the NBA in blocks twice, explained to Jared Weiss of The Athletic in December that he was looking for an opportunity to become more involved offensively. It's clear that I'm not valued as anything more than a glorified role player here, and I want something more opportunity. I'm trying hard to make the role that I'm given here work and find a way to maximize it. I've been trying for the past 2 or 3 seasons. But it's clear to me that, just numbers-wise, I'm not valued as more than a rotational role player, and I hold myself in higher regard than that. It's unclear how realistic a Turner for Ayton blockbuster swap is at this stage. But it would be an ideal landing spot for the Pacers star to increase his offensive contributions. Phoenix utilizes an up-tempo style of play that suits his game well, and it would be looking to replace the 12 shots per game taken by Ayton last season. Whether it's a move to the Suns or another squad, it sounds like the endless stream of trade rumors may result in Turner finally changing teams this summer. Even if it didn't lead to an actual transaction, the Pacers' aggressive pursuit of Ayton speaks volumes to the changing tone within Indianapolis recently. Extending max offer sheets, let alone to restricted free agents? That's unheard of throughout the ownership tenure of Herb Simon. But the tide seem to be turning towards a new era when the opportunity presents itself, and the Pacers are going to go for it no matter the price. Indiana did right by Malcolm Brogdon, cooperating with his agent to ship him off to the best win-now destination. We could soon see déjà vu with Turner instead being moved by the rebuilding Pacers in short order. Since the midpoint of last season, Indiana has decided to finally embrace a long-overdue rebuilding attempt. The trade that sent two-time All-Star center Domantas Sabonis to the Sacramento Kings in exchange for Tyrese Haliburton signaled the team's shift to becoming sellers and prioritizing a full-fledged youth movement. In addition to post-Haliburton, the Pacers brought aboard Jalen Smith and Aaron Nesmith via trade and selected Arizona wing Benedict Mathurin at number 6 overall to pair alongside their star young point guard. All of a sudden, Turner now feels like a clunky long-term fit within the Pacers' new nucleus of talent, all under age 25, sans Chris Duarte, 25 Haliburton, Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, Smith, Nesmith, Oshie Brissett, Andrew Nembhard, Kendall Brown, Goga Bitadze. When Indiana instead chose to chase Ayton at max dollar figures, the franchise kind of already answered the question of whether or not to pay Turner. Then, Smith was re-signed to a team-friendly contract, which included a promised starting spot at power forward, and the internal development of Isaiah Jackson begins to become a pivotal storyline to monitor with his immense two-way upside. With Smith and Jackson ready to absorb heavy minutes on a roster nowhere close to competing next season, it's a plausible reality to predict that a Turner trade will be the next notable NBA domino to drop. With Turner now on an $18 million expiring contract, Indiana missed its window a while ago to flip him at his potential peak value. Now, a potential return for Turner in a trade likely falls into the same category as Brogdon, which features a late first-round pick and maybe a prospect unable to crack a team's rotation yet. Consistency has been a problem for the 27-year-old guard throughout his career with the Pacers and Brooklyn Nets. But he can get hot in a hurry and carry an offense. He has reached 20 points in 11 of 30 games this year, including a 31-point effort in a win over the Detroit Pistons. The point guard could be a difference maker in the playoffs, but contenders must determine if he is worth the high price on the trade market. So what do you think of this trade? Do let us know in the comments section below and get a chance to win a brand new PS5. If you enjoyed watching the video, do like and share, and yes, don't forget to hit that notification bell. Thank you so much.